Hello and welcome to Dataczar. Today I'm going to show you how to create a newsletter through connect.dataczar.com. And today we're going to use our business Facebook feed. You can use your business Facebook, your Twitter, or your blog. They all work the same. So the first thing you do is log into your account at dataczar.com. It's going to take you to your dashboard. Now to create the newsletter, we want to click on the automation button on the main menu. And then from automation, we're going to click Get Started. The next thing we do is we pick a template. The template I like to use is the fluid gray with the light background. That's my go-to template. That's the one I use all the time. And then we're going to add our business Facebook URL right here. We're just going to paste it in. So Control V, paste that in there. I'm going to click Add. Now mine's already preloaded. It's going to work a little bit different, so I'm just going to refresh my screen and I'm going to get it from the drop down, but it basically works the same. So once you load that in there, you're going to create newsletter. And there you have your feed loaded in. It takes you back to automation to the main menu where we left off. This time you're not going to click on the Get Started because the feed's loaded into automation. You skip over all the steps that we just went over. And since your business Facebook feed is now loaded, it automatically pulls the posts from your business Facebook page for creating your email. And at this point it might be a good idea just to preview the newsletter, see if there's any permanent adjustments that you want to make, such as adding a logo or maybe adjusting how many posts to fetch. So click the drop down arrow. We're going to go to Edit. We're going to switch it from 2 to 3 posts. It just depends on how often you're posting on Facebook and how frequently you want to send out your newsletter. So I'm going to go ahead and update it, switch it to 3. Down here, this is where you would edit your newsletter. Right here up top, you can add a logo, you can add a salutation right in there. We're not going to do any of that today. We're just going to adjust how many posts to fetch. So from this point here, I can either click the back arrow or I can click on automation. I'm going to go ahead and click on automation. And again, it takes us back to the starting point where we have everything loaded. And that's how you create a newsletter, but I'm sure you want to do more than create a newsletter. I'm sure you also want to create an email. So at this point, I'm going to show you how to create the email. Go ahead and click on the plus sign, and that's going to create your email. It's going to take you from automation up to emails. So you click on that, and then it automatically fetches the most recent post, and it creates the email. We can even preview it real quickly here. We click on previews, just make sure everything looks good, and it does. We're going to adjust the subject line because it pulls the most recent content from your most recent post. And so I'm going to go ahead and change my subject line. Good things are happening. And I'm going to save the draft. And then we're going to check our spam score. We want a spam score that's less than 2. And anything less than 2 is going to send really well. This is 0.7, so that's really good. Again, save draft. And then the last thing you want to do is you want to send yourself a test email. So I'm going to go ahead and send a test. And then I'm going to review my email to make sure everything looks good and all the links are working properly. From here, save draft one more time. We're going to go ahead and schedule a send. I'm going to send it from my primary list, from my account. So right here, just click on schedule send. I'm going to update the date and the time. And I could do send immediately, but I'm just going to go ahead and update. And that's it. That's how you create a newsletter and create the email.